to change directions and start a health clinic that served everyone, turning no one away based on their ability to pay. But as 13 ABC's Melissa Bates shows us, it's a decision that is paying off big time for people who live in South Toledo.
The most courageous steps we take in this life are so often born out of utter frustration with things that simply aren't working for us anymore. For Dr. Ann Rush, that was a broken healthcare system. She says far too many people were being left out of it, and she couldn't sit by, she says, and let it happen anymore. So she took some very courageous steps that led to the opening of Compassion Health Toledo.
The biggest surprise to me has been getting to this age and realizing that, you can still do anything.
For Dr. Ann Rush, that meant leaving a six-figure salary, walking away from a successful medical practice she was at for over 30 years, and starting over at age 60 by starting a free medical clinic in one of Toledo's poorest areas of the city, Compassion Health Toledo.
I guess I was a little bit nervous, but I was really so excited about it, and honestly, it has turned out to be, like I tell everybody, it's like working in heaven every day.
Dr. Rush is an OBGYN and specializes in women's health.
They didn't find anything serious.
To patients like Dina Villa, Rush is a little bit of an angel. She runs a restaurant in the Old South End.
There are too many people that don't have insurance, that perhaps don't speak English, just don't have the finances and are afraid to go to a hospital, afraid to go to a doctor because it's going to create more bills.
For Rush, who also speaks fluent Spanish, taking away the language barrier is the easiest part of her mission.
No matter who walks through our door, we see them.
Taking away the barrier of healthcare bureaucracy, she says, that's a bigger challenge.
It's just really hard to imagine that a country as rich as ours, somebody could be pregnant and not be able to be seen right away.
Rush is slowly enlisting other doctors to help with all aspects of healthcare here, general practice and cardiology. Other docs who she says face the same frustration.
Somebody said to me recently, so are you optimistic or pessimistic about the future of healthcare? I'm like, I'm completely optimistic because it is so bad that I'm like, how much further is it going to have to go until there's a revolution?
But like all revolutions, the fight has to start somewhere. And for Ann Rush, that battle begins at this free clinic on Broadway in South Toledo.
Honestly, I feel like if more people knew about how great it is to work in a place like this, I think more doctors and nurses would.
Melissa Bates, 13 ABC Action News.
Still ahead.